In an ancient time, when a terrible evil threatens the land, only one man can save the world.
Say what? Get out of here.
What? What's the meaning of this?
We'll just take off that broken record.
I say.
Here, hold my earrings while I take this monster down. I've got your back, darling. We just might burn down this town. Oh no, oh yeah. When you're up against a challenge and you need a helping hand, we've got an arsenal of fireballs, steel stilettos, and a cat. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hi, and welcome to Here Hold My Earrings. My name is Al, and I'm your DM today. With me are Henrietta, Laura, Daria, Sophie, Ida, and Andrea. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I don't know what happened there. Henrietta?
Hi, I'm Henriette. I'm from Norway, and I play Dalin, a color star druid.
Laura?
Hi, I'm Laura from Germany, and I play Lilith, a tiefling wizard.
Daria?
Hi, I'm Daria. I'm from Poland, and I play a tiefling sorcerer named Zenis.
Sophie?
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm from Wales, and I play a human wizard named Charlotte.
Ida?
Hi, I'm Ida from Sweden, and I play Lilith, a wood elf cleric.
And Andrea?
Hi, I'm Andrea from Denmark, and I play Chrysanthi, an Eladrin elf sorcerer.
Awesome. Okay, take it away.
Last session started with us dealing with the aftermath of the drow encounter. Byleth identified this spider/man as a drider who had run off, and we were left with a very arrogant drow noblewoman and a tiny chaotic creature who is aggressively scratching her face. Rocky, the shield guard, tasked to handle this tiny menace and picked him up by the scruff of his neck like an angry kitten. We then spent way too long debating what to do with this drow lady. The options included tying her up, which wouldn't work because of a misty step, selling her, putting her in our prison chamber thingy in the back of holding, or turning her into a snail was a popular one as well, even though it was only going to be temporary. She, meanwhile, kept threatening us with her so very important family connections. Her mom is a fourth cousin of something and blah, blah, blah. Chrysanthi, with no hesitation, answers, so you're not that important, really. I have a great, great, great uncle who's half a mushroom and doesn't mean that I'm a mushroom. Eventually, Sinise comes up with the only rational plan, that we have her call off the drider and then let her go. She agrees, but the other way around. We let her go, and then she calls back the drider. She sends a message to get him to stop. We release her, and after which she is trying to recruit us to work for the drow. We tell her that absolutely not, and then she asks for the tiny creature as a trophy, which we also say no to, and she leaves. The tiny creature is now identified as Max Magoo. He lives as a mole in the walls of this part of the tunnel system that we are walking through. Was very upset that we let her go and accused us of not caring, to which Sinise immediately responded with, "We don't care." He then escapes and runs into the walls. We started heading back towards the caravan, where we saw that the drider had kind of made his way in that direction. But Max pops out, confused and surprised that we don't hunt him down. Denise explained that Byleth thinks he's cute and therefore he is safe, to which Byleth makes baby noises at him until she's told to respect personal space. He invited us for dinner. We said maybe later before turning back, but Byleth remembers that maybe she can ask him for some rare chalk and diamonds for her, and I quote, wizardry. We almost left without planning where to meet him again, so Byleth stuck her finger into the ground where he had and cast Message, which surprisingly somehow worked. Right off her dirty finger, wishing Charlotte was there to cast the cleaning spell she's so fond of. When we got back to the caravan, we walked straight into a standoff between the caravan and the Drider, who was just chilling on the wall. We yelled at it to leave, why it hadn't been called back, blah, 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 and it decided to just still stand there. The caravan made the first move of attack and hit it, which we then followed to show our support in the caravan. The Drider cast Darkness, turning every chaos. Sinise floated above it and cast spells from there. Lilith, very smart, decided to crawl on the floor since the darkness was cast right at the cliff of the cliff where the caravan was standing. And to not fall off, that's why she decided to climb or crawl. Chrysanthi, on the other hand, is not that smart and decided to just walk in a direction and ended up successfully exiting the darkness, but also standing right at the edge of said cliff, almost falling to her death before backing up in panic. We all attack, mostly missing, while the caravan also fired arrows at the Drider. The Drider then tried to dash away on the ceiling of the cave. Eventually, Chrysanthi got a clean shot with Fireball and killed the Drider dramatically, and it is still hanging from said ceiling. The darkness dropped. Chrysanthi proudly announced that she killed it and conveniently left out the part where she almost walked off the cliff, which only Sinise was witness to. The caravan was grateful but tired. Only one dead and some are hurt. Lilith is trying to convince us that we broke the deal with the Drow Lady by attacking, but Sinise explained that the Drow Lady didn't hold up her end of the deal either, so why should we? And is also confused why Lilith is suddenly obsessed with deals, which she answered, I have read Deals 101 and have found a new respect for it. And then Sinise uses telepathic speech to tell Lilith, what about the caravan deal that you wanted to abandon? We tried to figure out whether to move ahead of the caravan and rest, or if we should move with the caravan and rest in one of the caravans as they move forward. We decide to stay with the caravan, and they are very happy because that means Rocky will stay with them too. Before we manage to take the rest, we decide to go ahead just a little bit to meet back up with Max Magoo so Lilith can get her chalk and diamonds. And that is somehow where we left. The caravan followed slowly after.
Well done. Thank you very much, Andrea.
Thank you.
Amazing. And I love how you called out Violet's apparent hypocrisy, or at least, or at minimum, capriciousness. Very nice. I think Violet is not as chaotic as she lets on. She just happens to have her own creed. If she were paladin, it would be Order of the Cuteness.
Yes. Protect everything cute.
Anything cute, no matter
Very
what the
important.
alignment or intent, is friendly. Which, fair enough. Okay, good. So yes, and Delin and Charlotte, who have been somewhat distracted by, I don't know, Henrietta, what would you say Delin was distracted by?
I don't know. Trying to pry up some more coins of my lump of gold, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, just sort of scratching away with your big sharp claws, trying to break off pieces of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In fact, why don't you give us a couple of rolls? 1d100 roll, and then 3 d20s. Okay. So the d20s together is how many gold pieces equivalent? They're not like actual gold pieces. Some of them are like a couple of gold pieces fused together, some lumps, but they're identifiable as a reasonably manageable modicum of gold so that you would be able to exchange them for other things. So it's 26 gold pieces equivalent. And then you managed to pry loose one semi-precious gemstone.
Ooh.
It doesn't look, it's a little bit on the big side, but it doesn't, you're not an expert, but it doesn't look like one of those super fancy, super shiny little gems that you've seen your clerics use for spells to bring people back from the dead. So it's more like an opaque quartzy thing with some color in it, a little bit of blue, a little bit of red. So you're not 100% sure what it's worth. It's probably not, it may not be worth as much as some of those other fancier gems. Okay. And Sophie, Charlotte's been kind of zoned out. What do you think Charlotte's been doing this time? Just tripping on mushrooms or?
Well, I mean, I guess ever since she lost that point of strength, she's been struggling to carry all of her shiny things.
Right. Okay. So she's just sort of like trailing behind the party, just like lugging a
Yeah.
gigantic sack of loot, just like,
Gems and gold and silks and whatnot.
right. Because even though she's got the ritual spell for the floating disc, whenever the thing runs out, she has to then pick it up and then drag it back onto the new floating disc. And nobody wants to help her because she's like, she keeps muttering on about, I can't wait to have to kill one of these bastards so I can get my queen, my realm, and then have servants working for me. And everybody, and you say it loud, and she says it loud enough that everybody can hear her, which doesn't exactly win over any friends.
Okay, sure. I mean, I didn't say all that, but sure.
I may be just reading between the lines. I extrapolating. Yes. So you did meet up with your furry friend again, Max Magoo, who did also bring out this lovely array of chalk for Byleth so that she could cast her new spell, which is what again?
Yay! Teleportation circle.
Teleportation circle.
Circle,
Bam.
circle, circle.
That's a cool spell.
Yes. Yes, it is a cool spell. Maybe you'll finally be able to save Agamemnon Scorch with it, or something. This is not working. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it operationally, but I just can't seem to get it to do what I want it to do. Okay. Here we go. Let's try again. And Max does say to you, Byleth, so what did you need this for anyway?
It's a spell. A very wizardry spell called
Oh,
teleportation circle.
oh,
To
wizard
teleport.
teleport. Wow.
Hmm
Circle, huh? And he takes his little paws and he sort of adjusts his glasses like they keep sliding off his nose because he doesn't really have a nose. Um, um, hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, I found this in a place that's got a big magic glowing circle.
Ooh. Where exactly?
Just well, and he points to one of the holes, just down that hole. But you have to go make 3 turns to the left, turn to the right, up 30 degrees, then take the fork that goes slightly down to the left, then come back up to the right, and then the winding circular passage, and then you another 2 dips, and then when you run past the big tree root, it's right there. Basically, you can't miss it.
Uh-huh. Um, yeah. Mm-hmm. Is it like out in the open, or is it just inside the thing?
What do you mean by out in the open? It's a room. It's a cavern. I think there
Mhm.
was maybe a cave in.
Huh. Okay.
Because
I don't know.
it looks like there used to be a lot of things there, but now there's no like big passageway anymore. It looks blocked off. I mean, I can get into it because I'm kind of not to brag.
Mhm.
I'm a bit of a digger. Even my mom says so.
Mhm. So there's no way we can get to it other than those holes?
Uh oh. Oh. And he sort of looks genuinely puzzled, like he's considering for the first time that not everybody in the world like digs through the earth all day long.
Because I'm
Ah,
not much of a
oh.
digger, you know.
I mean, with that attitude, Mom always said you have to believe in yourself. Max, if you just believe, you can dig through anything. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you can fit into the hole. Nah, definitely not your big friend there. And he points at the purple cat. It's just growling in frustration as she's trying to claw apart pieces of gold.
Hmm.
Or your even bigger metal friend.
I guess Ivy could do it.
Ivy just like turns her head like 300, like 180 degrees backwards and just stares at you with those big, open, slightly cynical eyes. Like, and then you get a telepathic message. What you talking about, Willis?
Oh, nothing. Just speculations. I mean, uh, what do you guys think? Maybe we will get to it some other way, and it's also not that much use to us if it's, if it leads to nothing.
I mean, he said it had a lot of stuff. We kind of like stuff.
That is true.
Like stuff.
Genius.
But wait, Charlie? Charlie?
Charlotte.
Beg your pardon? My name is Charlotte.
It's been gone too long.
Lady
I
Charlotte.
just forgot her name.
That's what happens when
I
you
love that
disappear.
name for you.
I think that's what we should do for the rest of this section. Everybody just keeps mispronouncing her character name because they've all forgotten who she is.
No.
Sounds so cute. Oh my
How could you
god.
do this to me, Chrysanthi?
My apologies, Lady Charlotte. I had, I think it's my -1 wisdom that hit me right there.
Of course.
I wanted to ask, what about Hattie? Couldn't she fit in it? And then, like, you could help, with through Hattie, see possibly where we could go.
My, I'm impressed. With your mental faculties being as diminished as they are, such a plan is truly impressive. Yes, I can summon Hattie. What is happening in the...
I had like a brain fart where I mixed Hattie and Charlotte and it became Charlotte.
What?
Charcoal.
Oh my god, they're getting worse and worse. I'm crying.
Okay. Enough of that now. Where is my fine familiar spell?
Charcuterie.
No! That's not even a thing.
What do you mean?
Do
Have
they
you
even
never
have
seen
that word?
charcuterie board?
Oh my
I
god,
know.
what a peasant. You really,
No,
it's
I know.
Sophie playing a peasant in real life.
I know what a charcuterie board is, okay? I just didn't think they had such a thing in D&D.
In a medieval fantasy setting where they don't even have like microwaves, they wouldn't have a wooden board that has cuts of meat and cheese on it.
Well, maybe they. I don't like the word itself. Just sounds so like modern to me.
Have you
Okay.
seen the bridge we built?
No regrets.
Oh, here it is. Yeah.
Yes, well done. So you're going to summon Hattie to take on this dangerous scouting mission, are you?
Hefty.
Yes.
Okay. So how did you dismiss? I don't remember now. Did she die? I feel like she died.
No. I said, Hattie, you've done such a good job. You deserve a break.
She didn't die. I thought she disappeared. I thought you wasn't there like an. It's been a while. So
No.
are you gaslighting me or?
I honestly don't remember her dying. I have no memory of
Raise
this.
your hands if you remember Hattie dying.
Oh come on! Now I feel like you're gaslighting me, even if you aren't.
Okay, fine. She died.
She did, right? I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fine. So it takes an hour for you to summon her, doesn't it? Or unless you've got like that special ability.
Yeah, I can do my special ability.
Is it like a one-time thing per long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
recall that you
you take it.
basically she was standing
Yeah.
there by herself, and then suddenly she just kind of didn't realize what had happened, and she disappeared. Was that the one?
Sorry,
Or
say
was
that
that
again.
was that the one where she went ahead someplace and then she didn't notice what had happened, and then you just didn't hear from her again?
I
Or
don't
was
know.
that the
So
previous one?
she was like, I left her. I didn't bring her with me as we were in combat and we were moving, and Hattie I told her to stay there. And then she just died. We didn't know what happened to her or something.
Yes, exactly. Right. She just disappeared. You didn't
Yeah.
you just lost contact with her. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is an instantaneous. Your ability allows you to cast these ritual spells instantaneously, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you do that, and the first thing that happens is you get this like mental tirade. What?
Oh, it's cutting out.
It's like completely ambushed. I was like just hanging out there with no support. I can't believe you did that to me. I thought we had a special bond. No, you're just treating me like that other fucking bitch over there. And she points like a little paw over at Byleth. And Byleth doesn't hear anything because it's all telepathic, but you just see like little Hattie's arms just like waving frantically, and she's obviously very agitated.
Aw. Hey, little fella. Oh my god. He's so cute. Whoa.
You're not trying to coochie coo her, are you?
Coochie.
And Hattie tries to bite you.
Oh my god.
She's a girl mouse.
She doesn't really, because Find Familiars doesn't allow familiars to attack unless you specifically use the Shocking Grasp spell or you have a Warlock feature. Hattie sends you a message. Let me shock her. Let me shock her. Let me shock her. I want to shock her.
Well, okay, just this once.
What? No.
Really?
No, I don't even have shocking grasp anymore.
I didn't think you had it.
I don't have it anymore. I traded it for
Oh my God.
frostbite.
She wants to kill me. Now's the time.
She just like closes her eyes and pushes out her two front paws, and then she like looks at paws. She opens her eyes, looks at her paws, and then she looks up at you telepathically and says, "You suck."
Oh, Hattie, I'm so sorry. How can I make it up to you?
And a little brown piece of mouse poop pops out on your shoulder.
I will press vegetation there.
This seems to make her more frustrated, and she just sits there like. Well,
What?
And what do you want now, oh great master, mistress?
Well, Hattie, I know I did something awful to you, but now
I'm gonna make it
I
up
need
to you
your
by
help.
sending you on a suicide mission.
Yeah.
I need your help now more than ever. It's very important. Can you please go into this hole and scout for it?
Fuck up!
Oh, please, Hattie, please.
Closes her eyes again, squeezes her paws together, sits down in a cross-legged fashion, and you just hear, and all of you hear this little squeaking.
Is that a yes?
I think the pitch was too high because every time you go high pitch, you kind of go silent on our end.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, can you hear that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then she takes a couple of deep breaths. She stands up on her rear legs, salutes you, and then jumps into the hole.
We didn't even explain what you had to do.
My Hattie is a superior kind of rat. She's very intelligent.
Great.
In fact, you
Max?
might say she's in the top percentage of rats.
You might. Okay, this is Hattie, is it?
Mhm.
Okay, so you don't really know where she is because I don't think your Find Familiar spell, although you can maintain a telepathic link, you don't necessarily know their exact location if they're out of sight. But you know that every once in a while she reports in telepathically, and she's telling you like turn 4, turn 7, turn 6, winding passageway, and then I'm out.
Huh?
It's a big cavern. There's a lot of glowing stuff on the walls. Ooh, what's this? Oh, something glowing on the floor. I wonder what this. And then you don't hear from her anymore.
Oh. Hattie? Hattie, come in, Hattie. She's gone. Again.
Oh no.
You lost connection.
Signal. I'm going to a tunnel. She
It's so hard to keep that connection down in the Underdark.
Has anybody ever done that in real life? Like tried to like get off of a phone call you didn't want and then pretend like you were losing signal and
No, you know what I do? I put it on airplane mode because then it doesn't say call ended. It says rerouting.
oh, right. That's
What
clever.
the
And then
heck?
it genuinely looks like they've lost signal. Yeah, that's good. That's smart.
No, I've never done that in my life.
I've always wanted to try that one where you like start, but can't. What? No, call. Like, and then, but I've always been afraid somebody's going to figure out that I'm just like fucking around. Like I'm totally busted. Okay, cool.
Okay. So, how do we get in there?
How about we rest first?
Uh,
But isn't the caravan going to leave? Then we
Do you
wouldn't
care
rest with
about
the
that?
caravan. I'm starting to, I guess. Maybe.
Wow, what changed?
Wow. It's never too late, isn't it?
we were supposed to go in front and rest, if you remember.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Oh,
No.
hello?
Hello?
Oh, she's back. Can you hear us? No, she's gone. So I was just saying, I mean, she's such a pain in the ass. Oh, hey, there she is. Hey, what's going on, Andrea? Hey, you're back.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. I got a glitchy sound
That's,
through my headphones, and
it's okay.
then
I'm just messing with you. We weren't saying anything about it, but oh, it's 8. Wait, I'm all screwed up now since we started earlier. Oh, so okay, fine. It's not time for a break yet. Okay. Yes. So Daria was saying, Zanice was saying, you guys needed to rest, and then you guys were having a debate about how you were going to do that, right?
Chrysanthemum has a quick question about the lost connection really quickly. With Hattie.
Of course.
You see these crystals that's surrounding us?
Yes, they're quite pretty.
Yes, and we found out that these are like magical deterrents or whatever. They don't really work well. They suppress magical ability. Max
Oh.
said that there was a lot of glowy things in that little room. Could it be that Hattie walked a little too close to one of these crystals and it stopped the magical connection? Is that a possibility?
Yes, that sounds like it could be a possibility.
Okay, so she might not be dead.
I thought she just went through the portal, no?
That is also a possibility.
So we got two scenarios. One where she's potentially alive, and the other where she is most likely dead. Great.
I find most creatures live in that space between being either alive or dead.
Schrodinger's cat.
No, it's a rat box.
Yeah.
It's Charlotte's rat box.
I mean, I guess we can try to rest here and then check out the potential portal and then I don't know, try to catch up with the caravan, which might not be hard since they're walking pretty slow.
I think that's a great idea. I'm a little bit on my last leg over here, so rest sounds nice.
Okay.
Should we set up camp like in here or to what?
Well, preferably away from the glowing magic crystals that suppress magic.
So, just to be clear, although there are little bits of signs that there is that's happening, these are not like the ones you saw in Blingden Stone.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remembered it wrong, sorry.
Wait, I'm confused. So do these crystals suppress magic or not?
No,
I mean, yeah.
Right,
well, you guys were using magic already, so.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thanks for the misinformation, Chrysanthi.
I wasn't there when you guys saw the blast. Okay, I was misinformed.
You really took a hit from that wisdom, didn't you?
Yeah.
What is going on? Jesus Christ.
I thought we were friends.
This is how I show affection.
Oh my god.
You were much nicer back in the Fail realm, just saying.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Will let this be a lesson to Chrysanthi?
Whoa.
No.
I guess I'm gonna start dancing. Playing Just Dance in the next room. While you two talk it out.
It's all love. It's so disappointing.
Jeez. Somebody came back. A lot of piss and vinegar in her.
Oh my. What a way with words.
It's a common saying. Okay.
And maybe we talk to the caravan about it. Because we changed the plan.
Does anybody remember what the stones are called?
Stones.
Was it
Wow.
Fear's Rest?
Yes! Point of inspiration. So they don't necessarily stop magic. They inhibit, they interrupt the normal flow of magic. So it can cause unpredictable results. It can stop teleportation, which I think you guys learned that before. With respect to getting in and out of Menzoberranzan, right?
I think so.
Okay, well,
Now we know.
I'm going to type this here so you guys can copy and paste it if you want. So you can keep it in your notes for those of you who keep digital notes. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are taking a break?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody doing anything in particular?
I guess maybe I can talk. I can talk to the caravan. They hate me.
Good luck.
Thank you. Hello.
Who are you speaking to? Okrin?
Wait, are you
Yes.
are you talking to the caravan after you put the tiny hut?
Oh god, maybe before. Then it's the full 8 hours that we get the tiny hut.
Yeah, because then you have to walk back out and the tiny hut disappears.
Yeah.
It's like when you go upstairs to go to, if you live in a house with more than one floor, you go upstairs to go to bed and then you realize you have to go back downstairs to go do something else.
The worst.
It is. Although not as bad as somebody misremembering your name.
Hey.
No.
I think Lady Charcuterie sounds nice. Following on Fish Fingers joke.
I mean, it does kind of actually, but
Oh, lady, and now presenting Lady Charcuterie. Doo-doo-doo.
Wow.
Queen Charcuterie, Regent of the Cheese Board. Just like some really grossly overweight, like constantly eating caricature of the Red Queen from
Oh.
Wonderland. Man, who's this? Warfare.
She's a queen.
And that's how you die, is that she actually eats one of you.
Oh god.
She's so hungry, she just can't stop snacking and starts with somebody's toes.
Mm.
Oh, sorry. I don't know where that.
Yellow Jackets?
Sorry, what?
No, nothing.
Something Yellow Jackets?
Well, I don't know what that is.
What?
Nothing.
The TV show, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow Jackets? Oh, I don't know this
I
one.
think it's about cannibalism.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How did I miss that? Okay, cool. I thought you said yellow jackets. I was trying to figure out how that makes sense.
Please don't eat me.
But did I
It
feed
looks
your bodies?
tasty.
I let you in my tent. Oh,
All right, you guys set up your tent. You're ready to go.
I want to speak
You're
to
you're gonna
Oakman.
you're gonna speak to them first before you set up your tent. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Um,
Um. Yeah. So. Um. um.
I need to set my voice activation higher because you definitely hit a high pitch there, but you can't seem to hear me when I do it. Go ahead.
Well.
Who are
Tiny
you
change of
addressing?
plans.
Who are you addressing?
Oakman.
Okay.
Yeah. So tiny change of plans. We're gonna take a rest here. And then go look into one of those holes, since something cool might be in there. But we'll catch up to you after that.
You're gonna look in, and he points to one of the holes that's obviously too small for any of you, including you, although maybe not your familiars. You're gonna look in that? How are you gonna fit him? And he points at Rocky.
That's the thing, you know? Maybe you can just take him until we are done with that thing and catch up to you.
And his eyes go like as wide as dinner plates. Yeah, sure. I'm sure the rest of the caravan would be pleased to hear that we're going to have this massive shield guarding us for a while. That's not a problem at all.
Sure. Just don't lose him. That would be really bad for you.
Oh my. What could you mean?
Understand?
It's like the dichotomy between the juxtaposition of that super sweet high voice and the threat underlying. Okay.
Okay.
Do you hand him the amulet?
Sure.
And he reaches out and he like takes it very gingerly between his hands and he keeps it like at full arm's length distance dangling from his fingers the whole time, and he just like walks back to the caravan. And then he says,
Keep my eye on you.
and he but you hear him shout, "Hey guys, look what we got!" Woo! Yeah. And then he says, "I'm the captain now."
Oh God. I'm regretting this already. Well, bye, Rocky.
And of course, Rocky, who is actually just an animated automaton, doesn't have any emotions. He doesn't respond to you at all because you're no longer his master.
I'll miss him.
That won't cause us any problems later.
Probably not. I did a good thing for once. Oh. Oh.
Ow, I lift my foot.
Oh, sorry, I'm clumsy. Alright. And then I'm gonna start dancing. Yeah.
Okay, you start doing your little dance. Is anybody else doing anything while she's setting up the tiny hut? The medium-sized, the cozy hut, as a real estate agent would say. No? You're all just standing around?
Mm-hmm.
So
Watch me.
Just watching her dance. Okay. Yeah, the hut comes up. Ida, is Lilith preparing different spells for the next day?
Well, actually, I was thinking about putting a Guardian of Fate outside of the tiny hut.
Oh, yes.
Since I will get my spells back.
No worries. Excellent. Yeah. I don't have an image for that right away, but I will make one. And a great big glowing, spectral-looking, armored being appears. You basically tell immediately that it isn't an actual creature, but more a manifestation of magical energy. But it is very impressive, and it just sort of stands there silently, looking at you, Lilith, and waiting for you to give it some commands.
Can I do that? Because I think it's just like take up a space and
Yeah.
deal damage to anyone that's hostile towards me.
Yeah.
So I didn't think
It's called role playing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just thought it wasn't working like that.
No, it's fine. I mean, you're right. Mechanically, it stretches. It does a couple stretches. It does like a practice swing with its great big magical sword, and then sits down. Not like sits. There's no. It just sort of like sets down. Good. And do you want to, Ida, does Lilith want to prepare different spells for the next day? Do you want to show everybody, post any new spells? You got a couple of new spells, didn't you? So
yeah.
Do you want to post a few? You don't have to post all of them. That'd be too many. But some of the more, 1 or 2 or 3 of the more interesting new spells that you got.
I have control water.
Ooh, something you and Delin will probably be able to chit chat about over soup or whatever it is you guys eat. Maybe a charcuterie board.
And I have ice storm, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yes. Now, the great benefit of Ice Storm isn't just the damage, because the damage isn't massive. It's actually to help control the battlefield. It's what we call battlefield control, which is a strategy specifically for spellcasters. You can have damage dealers. You can have, blasters, which are more like. You can have AOE casters, which is like fireball. You can have damage dealers, which is more like Eldritch Blast kind of thing, or when you get the disintegration spell, or you can get battlefield control, which is what this is, and this is to help shape the battlefield so you can create choke points and limit how quickly people are coming up to you and attacking. Just as a general explanation. So yeah, very useful. Okay. Anybody else want to show off their fancy schmancy new spells if they've got any? I know the rest of you picked up 1 or 2 spells mostly. Hello?
Hello.
I didn't get any new spells. I just got a new spell slots. But I can now turn into elementals.
Wow.
That's so cool. That's cool. Now I don't have to be afraid of lava.
Yeah. I have Bigby's hand prepared.
Nice.
And I want to change out major image to teleportation circle because maybe I'll need it. Even though I still had a question about how do I infuse the chalks and inks with the gems?
You say I would like to infuse the chalks and inks with the gems.
And it magically happens.
Wow. Very cool. Okay, so I have chalks, and would just normal ink
role play
work
it.
to infuse
play it.
it?
Well, I'll tell you what. You can even Max Magoo has brought back so many unique minerals that make up the chalk that you think that the chalks, because they're colored chalks, also have ink capability as well. So I don't know if you guys know this, but have you ever seen Chinese or Japanese style or Korean style calligraphy? You know, the black writing on white paper. That's done through taking a black stone. It's actually kind of like a dried ink thing, and you add water and then you grind it, and then it becomes liquefied ink again. But you can also use it to if you push hard enough, you can actually use it to write with. It's not quite charcoal, but it's a little bit similar. So it's got those kinds of qualities. So you can do all of that.
Okay. Yay! So how many colored chalks did I get?
How many? Do you need a different one every time?
Yeah, it consumes the thing.
Okay. Well, how many would you like?
100. How about that?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you can pay for it.
I thought it was a gift between friends.
Oh, sure. 100 sounds like a lot. That's like 5,000 gold pieces worth of. I mean, aside from the value of the gift, the poor little guy is going to be lugging. Do you know how much weight 5,000 gold pieces worth of chalk would be?
No.
I mean, I don't either, but presumably it's heavy. It's a lot.
I mean, he has the willpower. Go, little guy.
I feel like Laura's got the willpower.
Yeah.
Laura's got as much willpower as whoever it is she's getting to do the work for her has physical energy to do. Well, I'll tell you what. You can roll a d20, and if you get a 20, I'll let you have 100.
Oh, no.
Anything less, and you're going to get a handful.
Oh, no. Okay. 20. Oh. That's not okay.
I feel like the world.
I thought we were friends.
I feel like the dice gods agree with me that you're slightly pushing your luck here, in the strongest possible way.
I'm so bad. I even gave the shield guardian away. Whoa. It was all for nothing.
Okay, so you're going to get the equivalent of 1d6 plus 1, so you can get 2 minimum. Go ahead and roll it. There you go. 3. That's slightly below average, which is also fair. But when you start counting it, and Max is standing there kind of watching you, he goes, there's more in that room I told you about. I mean, I couldn't fit all of it. There's a lot of it in there. Some of the pieces are quite large.
Oh. Okay. Thank you for the info. I'll make good use of it.
Sure. That's an interesting looking magical bubble. What is it?
It's a cozy hut.
A cozy hut? Ooh. I like
it's
the
very
sound
cozy.
Of that.
Yeah.
It does look cozy.
And it has room for another companion, if you'd like.
Oh,
check it
well, I
out.
thought you'd never ask. I didn't want to invite myself, but that's very kind of you. Yeah,
Ah,
I'd love to take
sure.
a look inside. Let's see.
Mhm. Anything for a friend.
What do I do? Do I have to say something, or do I have to do the dance you did? Because I don't think my hips can do that.
You should try. You
Um,
need to put in an effort, otherwise you won't get in.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm not really a dancer. I'm more of a digger.
Can you do poetry?
I'll try the dance.
Okay.
And then he starts like,
And he says, I need music though.
Oh god.
and then he sort of tries to listen to the beat, and he starts bobbing his head a little, and then he starts doing this move, which looks. You're not sure that it's dancing, but he like kind of lifts up one leg and he puts it down, lifts up the other leg, puts it down, and then with his two front paws that he's standing on his hind legs, he kind of does this arm motion. Like it looks a bit like the front crawl, and then you realize he's basically simulating digging, and he's bobbing his head at the same time.
That's so cute. Okay. You may go in. You have proven yourself worthy.
Whew, boy. Okay. And he sticks one toe in gingerly, he presses up against it, his hand goes straight through, and then he disappears. And then you don't hear anything, and then he just sort of comes back out.
I don't like it.
Oh no! Why not?
I tried digging and it doesn't work.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess not. It's a hut.
Yeah, there's nothing special inside. It's just empty. I thought it was like a fancy house like that other guy does.
What other guy?
The guy who used to use that big room.
Oh.
The one with the magical stuff. He used to make this really fancy thing. Wow, it had like furniture and food and I mean it's too much for somebody like me. I'm a man of simple tastes, but it was very impressive.
What did he
remember
look
his
like?
name?
Sorry, well, there's too many of you speaking.
Do you remember his name?
It was a funny name.
Did he look like a drow?
No, he was like a pale, like kind of like her.
And he points at and at Delin.
But like a guy version. Nemni.
Nemni?
Agamemnon?
Oh yeah, that's it. Do you know him?
I don't, but some of us do.
Yeah. He's yeah, he used to come in here every once in a while, and then we would sit and chat and have a cup of tea, and then he'd leave. And
Oh. That's good to know.
That's cool. We're looking for him, actually.
are you?
Yeah.
And then he squints at you.
What do you want him for?
Well, you see, this very beautiful, nice lady over there, and I point at Charlotte, she actually knows him really, really well. And I know Charlotte because I helped her get some information about, where to find him. And we just want to make sure he's okay.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't come back in a long time.
You think he's in trouble?
That's what we're trying to figure out, at least, because we also haven't heard from him in a while.
Well, if the vision we saw in that tower was any indication, it seems like he's in a lot of pain.
A lot of pain? No, that's terrible. Oh, you've got to go find him. He's a nice man. He always brings me treats.
Me too.
He once brought me the biggest carrot I've ever seen. I took 3 days to finish that thing. It was so scrummy. And then he got me this, well, I showed him some earthworms because I was trying to bring him something for dinner. And he cast this spell, and it made it huge. Oh, that was so good. I stuffed myself till I was completely bursting.
How long ago did you see him last?
Oh, I don't know. It was a while. Months, maybe?
Well, you see, it sounds like a lot of the things that is in the special room that you found is going to help us. So we really are happy that you stumbled upon all of this chalk, because that's actually very helpful to us.
Sure. I mean, you're not going to do anything illegal with all that, are you? I mean, you're not like snorting it or anything, are you?
No, wizardry only. We promise. Scouts on it.
Oh, okay. Because I don't think Agamemnon would like it very much if you were doing that kind of thing. Plus, technically, it's his stuff. I don't think he would mind because he's very generous, but, you know.
You're
It's for
saying
a good
all
cause.
you're saying all of the things in the room is his?
Well, I don't know if it's all his, but some of it definitely is. I mean, he's been using that room for a while. I think the room's been there longer than he's been around, though. It looks very old. I've seen some old things by the dwarves and drow and a few other things, and it looks more like that kind of old.
Maybe he left something there that could help us. I don't know.
Probably.
You mean like
I'm just
a
curious where
clue?
the portal will go.
Did you say? Do you mean like a queen? Is that what you said?
No, a clue.
Oh, a clue. Sorry.
A crown. Perhaps.
A crown for me? He left me a crown.
A crown.
Yeah, but
My dear Charlotte, I have always had great dreams of your future. I'm sorry that I won't be there to see it, but here, take this regal crown for your future endeavors. Good luck.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Master.
that sounds like him.
But it could be a clue, but maybe it could also be, something he hid there before he ended up in the situation he is now.
Well, only one way to find out.
Let's sleep before that, though.
Yes.
And use the toilet.
Get a good sleep.
Okay. Now we are. I'm pretty sure we're overdue for a little break. So without pushing anybody's bladders. Sorry there, Soph.
Surprisingly, I'm okay.
Wow.
Sorry there, Ida. We'll go take our little 10-minute break and then resume. And we need to finish early. So next week, if you guys can, try to give yourselves a little bit of space just in case we don't, like if it's going to be Ida's characters last time, I want to make sure we have enough time to finish everything. Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hi. We hope you're enjoying this episode, and if so, please like and subscribe. And remember, the next time your DM says, roll initiative, yell back,
Here, hold my earrings. Here, hold my earrings.
This is good. I think we only need this take.
Okay, so you guys have taken your long rest. There was no problem. The caravan has moved on with Rocky. And the rest of you are chilling out and Max and relaxing. Max stays in the hut with you just because you did invite him and he wants to get to know your story a little bit more. And some of you wanted to talk to him about Agamemnon, presumably. So the rest of you so everybody's inside the hut, of course, except for the Guardian of Faith and your shield guardian's gone. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you rise and finish your morning routine?
Chrysanthi stays summer for now.
Okay. You don't need to tell me if
Yeah.
you're maintaining it. It's only if you're changing.
Cool.
Any
But
changes, just let me know.
yes. But because we all leveled up, I got a new spell and I chose counterspell. So I have that now.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's always
Nice.
useful. Anybody else?
I have
Just
Well,
the
also 3
usual.
new spells.
Okay. Go ahead, Daria.
I also got 3 new spells. Raise telepathic bond, telekinesis, and synaptic static.
Ooh.
Fancy schmancy.
Mm.
Nice. Okay. And they're always prepared because you're a sorcerer. Yes.
Yes,
Excellent. Well done. Did you get any other level abilities or just the spells?
just the spells.
Excellent. I mean, those are pretty good spells. Okay. Henrietta, I think you were saying something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna prepare another spell because I got a new 5th level that I can prepare. Or I can prepare another spell. So I am going to take I don't know how you pronounce it, but Gias.
Yeah, you know what? I used to think when I was a kid, I read that and I was like, yes, right? It's actually
Yes.
it's a Celtic Irish word and it's pronounced Gesh,
Yes. Okay.
which I only realized like a couple of years ago when I played in a real table and some guy who knew how to pronounce it told me what it was. And I was like, what spell is that? But I looked it up and that's literally how you're supposed to pronounce it. So,
It's
although
what
the
was on
Irish,
the tieflings.
Huh?
Yeah.
The Gesh spell was on the tieflings. In
spell
Neverwinter.
what?
The Gesh spell was on the tieflings in Neverwinter.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think my laptop is not very, it's not very crystal clear. Because none of you sounds like I'm constantly having trouble hearing. I can hear you loud enough, but I can't make out what you're saying, and I don't know. I didn't make any change. Oh, you know what it is? It's because no. Yeah, it's because I'm using a different Discord. That's why for sound today. So I probably need to figure out all the sound settings. So I'm going to still be fiddling with it over the course of the day because this is the one I'm going to be using for the next few weeks. So you guys, you'll just have to hopefully put up with it. Yes, it was used very, very well done there, Laura. Yeah, point of inspiration for Lilith. That
Thank you.
was literally what you remember. Now, who did it? Do you remember, and why? And what was the guess?
Vidar.
Mm.
Was it Lord Vidar?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
He put it on the top ranking tiefling,
Yeah, the old.
the old woman.
Remember her name?
And the child.
Yeah. No, I don't remember her name. That's too much to ask for.
No, I know. It was very rare. It was Nona.
Oh, right.
Which one of you remembered was like somehow? Apparently, I just picked it because I was like, I think some cultures use that as sort of like a grandma equivalent. But one of you said it was like a character, an anime. I think Sophie said it was an anime character.
Who?
Or Laura. It was one of you two.
What was the name? Nana?
Nana. Yeah, like Nana.
Nana?
Like Nana. Yeah.
I don't know
Something
an anime character called Nana, but I know one called Nana.
Yeah.
In Italian, they say nonna.
Yeah. That's where I was thinking. Nonna. Advanced voice settings. Maybe it's my laptop. Let me try something else. Speakers, headphone, connectant.
Speaking of anime, I love your new profile picture, Laura.
Thank you so much.
I love Madoka.
Me too. It's such a great anime. I have like
It is.
a pin on my back of it. It's so
Really?
cute. Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's from a convention in London.
Okay.
The
Oh, wow.
London Comic Con. Yeah,
You wear the pin that
jealous.
I sent you guys?
of course. I have disadvantage on stealth because of my back, I think. There's so many things on there.
Has anybody ever asked you what it is or tried to like copy the QR code? No.
Yeah,
Oh.
actually, yes. Some friends did, and I excitedly told them about it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Very good. Okie doke. I'm going to take you at your word because if you were lying to me, it would be too painful for me to know about it. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to know. I don't want to know. I just don't tell me the truth. Okay. All right. Very good, Henrietta. Well done. So you took Gesh. Now the thing with Gesh is you need to keep them. Talking for a while.
It's a minute casting spell.
Yeah.
Just in
Which
time.
it's like if you're. Yes, I suppose if you've got them sort of restrained, you could do it. Otherwise, you could try to. You could just sort of have a chat with them and pretend like you're just having a friendly chat, and then cast a spell on them.
Yeah, and I
Well,
can hide behind some barrels and whisper for a minute. It's 60 feet, so.
Yeah, if the creature can understand you.
Oh, can I use my?
But the creature has to be able to understand you.
Yeah.
So it needs to
But
also hear you.
I can just shout the last word. With the
What?
command. I
You're
can
gonna
just
shout?
shout the last word, the command. I can just whisper the spell for a minute and then I can shout last command.
Logic.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
It's mostly I thought that if we had subdued them or something, restrained them.
yeah.
So
I mean,
if we need
definitely
some help in that circumstance.
subduing is definitely the most obvious and straightforward way. I always thought of it as you know how like in real life or in movies, sometimes you'll see somebody who's very evil try to manipulate somebody else who is a bit naive, or like a police officer, like a slightly immoral police officer. Although it's not really immoral, they justify it in saying, look, they're allowed to do whatever they need to catch the crooks, right? They're trying to like lie to them and convince them to go turn on one of their gang members, for example, and there's a whole, if you don't listen to what we do, if you don't do what we say, we're going to end up, sending you to jail, and, you're never going to see your kids and your family again. So, it's kind of like one of those types of conversations. You have to like sort of have a conversation, although it's primarily one way, right? It's kind of like that. But you do have to talk to them and they have to understand you. It specifically says, and thank you for highlighting that extra line. A creature that can't understand you is unaffected by the spell. And I would argue that a creature that cannot hear you cannot understand you, by definition. I think that's pretty straightforward.
But it's nice to have with Laura's portent.
Mhm.
Laura's portent?
Yeah, they can.
Forcing them to fail to save, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, portent is definitely very useful in conjunction with a lot of things. Yeah, I like the fact that you guys are trying to do this. Okay,
I need
cool.
some help from Mancy Branson to
Yeah.
close the portal or something.
Yeah.
Oh. Very
And
smart.
we never know when we are going to get there, so I'm just gonna have it prepared every day.
Yeah.
Next
Just in
10
case.
years.
Yep. So, and I also
We've
switched
been playing
out.
D&D together since 2000, and it's it's taken this long to get them as a parents, and my kids have grown up and graduated from university.
Okay.
I also changed my heat muscle roll to cone of cold.
Wow, a lot of cold spells. Okay. Yeah. Very good. That's a damage dealer, but it's the relative damage for the level of power is not as high as some other spells, so that's clearly a damage plus bit of battlefield control. It doesn't last, but it is quite useful.
But
Okay,
I can
cool.
make ice statue to die.
Make what?
An ice statue. They
An
become
ice
a
statue.
frozen. Yeah, they become a
Yeah,
frozen statue.
but only if you sing the song from Frozen.
Yeah.
Let it snow.
Dye your hair blue. Bluer.
Or blau, as she might say.
Bro.
Right? Bleu.
Bro.
Bleu.
Blau.
Blau. That's German.
Listen, I thought Norwegians said blau as well, because there's an oil field called Blaubeer, which is blueberry. Or I'm obviously mangling it.
Blåbär.
Blaubeer? Say it again?
Blåbär.
Blaubeer is blueberry?
Yeah, blåbär. Blåbär.
Blaubeer.
We just say it a little bit quicker. Blåbär.
Blaubeer. Blau.
Blåbär.
Blåbär.
Blaubeer. Will you stop saying it? I'm trying to.
Thought it was like Captain Blaubeer.
He's like, you keep doing it differently, and I'm like getting confused as to who I'm supposed to be following here.
Like the book.
All right, Zachar Torta lady. Okay. Cone of cold, very good. Anybody else have any spells they want
I
to?
have so much to do. But no spells.
Okay.
I have done my portent. I guess I'll infuse the chalks with some gems, and I'll make them kiss, I guess. So they infuse.
Make them kiss?
Yeah, that's the quirk.
What? What do you mean kiss?
You know, I infuse them by, holding them. Now kiss. And then, the gems kind of.
You're playing with two dolls and you're
infused.
like the
Yes.
one doll kisses the other doll.
Yes.
And then you make a smoochy sound?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
It's high wizardry.
Lilith is sitting in the corner just regressing to her kindergarten days.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
And I want to learn the word owl. Boop. For my beloved familiar.
Next one's going to be back. I'll be back.
Sova.
Sova.
So,
Oh, okay. That's an easy one.
I was genuinely learning Polish in real life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna love this explanation. One day she's gonna meet somebody from Poland, and she's gonna speak Polish to them. They're gonna be like, "That's amazing! How did you know Polish? Did you live there?" She's like, "No, I play Dungeons and Dragons." And they'll be like, "What?
I'm a tiefling.
What? Yeah, exactly. I'm a tiefling, and I play a tiefling in Dungeons and Dragons. Like, what? Total non sequitur explanation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I don't know. I have a dagger of venom that I don't use. I think I got it from. Did I get it from Dylan? Or
Well, I remember where you guys got it from originally, I think.
Dylan?
What?
Did I get the dagger of venom from you?
I think it was melee.
Ah,
Got
okay,
it.
from
Yeah.
melee.
Mm.
Ah, all right. I don't
Oh,
know.
was that her starting equipment?
No.
Where did I thought you guys got that from Blingenstone?
Well, I think I got it from someone else for a while, and then I got the short sword with a +1.
Oh my! Are you guys
So I
just like?
gave-
Are you just guys re-gifting?
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
I don't
if
need it anymore.
someone
Yeah,
else
pass
needs
it
more.
on.
Yeah. So
I remember now. You guys got it from the altar of the demon god. It was an
oh,
offering that was on the altar of the demon god at the Dark Lake.
oh right. Yeah. So don't think about where we got it from. It's just a pretty cool dagger.
Pretty cool dagger that everybody keeps gifting to everybody else. It's going around in circles. It's not really my
So
color. I'm kind
if
of
anyone
like
wants it,
I already
green
have two, so I don't really need a third.
kind of clashes with my whole, thing. I
Your
don't know.
whole sacrificing familiars vibe. You could use it to sacrifice your familiar.
Mm, No, I love my IV. Mhm.
Right. 'Cause it's so much better to just send her off to like almost certain death every time.
I mean, she's just temporarily dismissed.
Is that what you
She's
tell
not
yourself to sleep at night?
dead like other familiars. Well,
Wow.
you can lend my book, Familiar 101, if you want, Charlie.
So generous.
So does anyone want the dagger or not? Chrysanthi, maybe you or anyone else?
I could find a use for it.
Oh. Okay.
I can find a use for it.
I'm
Nobody
just
else
joking with
wants
you.
it.
I could take it. I don't really do very well in melee, but I mean, if I'm in a crunch, it's maybe nice to have.
That's true.
I like the idea of Charlotte walking around with this dagger of venom, just thinking about who she's going to actually use it on to level up and become queen. Maybe it
I
should be
think
her, but that bitch, like she said, my outfit looked very mid, so maybe I should take her out first.
She called me Charlie.
She called me Charlie.
Maybe
That
I
one
should.
called me a basic bitch.
Maybe I should change spell to protection from poison.
Yes,
yes, I think.
realize poison.
Mm.
Okay,
All right.
No,
So
but I do want to change one spell.
yeah.
I don't want animate dead anymore. I want daylight instead.
we don't like the
Ooh,
spell.
okay. Right, daylight. It is. So who's taking the dagger of venom? Is it Sophie? Were you genuinely saying you want Charlotte
No,
wanted it, or okay?
no.
Andrea, if you would like to take it, you can. I think there might be a Roll20 item. Like in the compendium. I think you can try to drag and drop that. If there isn't, let me know.
Yes.
It should, because it's got a special property, right? It releases poison. I think, is it on a crit?
I think you can do it once a day or something.
Or once a day, yeah. So it's got a special
Mhm.
property, so it's useful to have it because it'll do like the calculations, and then just put it on your character sheet, and when you're ready, just roll a test one just to make sure that it works right, and then we'll, and you can do that anytime during the game. Okay, good. Yeah, well done, Laura. And as she pointed out, it's okay. Good. Does it actually show? Is it? Oh. Is that all it does? No, that's not. There should be some poison damage.
That's from drag and drop in.
Oh,
You can use
no,
your
it's
action.
one is just a roll and then dex and then magic bonus, so there's no poison damage. We'll deal with that later. You're not
And then
going
it's
anywhere
like
anyway.
an extra action.
Yes, right, there you go. So you have to make sure that that's in the text of the weapon description. And you can put that in your character sheet on the lower right-hand corner with like your other abilities, just like dagger of venom ability, just so you can remember it and you can read it easily. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Yeah. And it's a attunement. You just make sure that you put that in that description as well. Requires attunement at the bottom. So you can keep track of how many attunement slots you use up. Anybody else want to do anything? I know we've taken a long time here.
I want to cast Mage Armor.
Mage armor. Okay. And Sophie, you can level up for next week.
Yay!
Yay!
I didn't do anything, but yay!
Well, yeah. Only if we get to call you Lady Charcuterie for the rest of the day.
Oh, I'll take it.
All right. Okay, so you guys are set. The caravan's gone ahead, as I said. There are no other changes to anybody's character sheet, no other updates, and you guys are basically refreshed and ready to go, minus Rocky. Max kind of wakes up, rubs his eyes, clears the sand away from it. Did you want me to try to show you where it is? That is.
That would be very nice if you could.
How do we get through the hole?
Well, I don't know. These larger tunnels are able to get you fairly close. I think there was a passage from here to there, and then it caved in somewhere, and that's why you can't really access it anymore. But I don't know. I mean, you don't seem as powerful as Agamemnon, but you seem able to do other things, so maybe you can figure out a solution. Can you dig through the earth like me, but on a bigger scale?
How about your elemental thing?
Well, I can go through Earth, and it's pretty strong, so it can move a lot of rocks and stuff, but I can kind of dig. But I can just walk through Earth with stone.
I thought someone had stone shape.
Yeah.
I have stone shape. I can use that
But
too.
Just 5 feet.
Yeah. I could
Per
try to
cast.
use.
Per cast, yeah.
Well-
But it's a first level spell, so it's a really expensive spell too.
Well, sometimes you just need to use the spell slot to get through the next challenge.
Would it be about 15 feet?
You haven't even found it yet.
Well,
Would it be about 3 spell slots?
hmm.
I think you need to learn from Charlotte Dimension Door, Byleth.
Oh,
That way
that
we
would
could
be a
just
good idea.
hop there if he told us how far it is.
Oh my gosh. You remember I have that spell. That's so sweet.
I don't know if Bigby's hand would work. I mean, it's only for a minute, but I guess.
Yeah, a lot of these things would work. You've got telekinesis, Bigby's hand, dimension door. You've got enlarge, reduce, stone shape.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe we can go to the most narrow point first, and then dig from there. Okie
Also
dokie.
have mold earth, which has an excavate function. It shows in the beginning I can choose between dirt or stone, so depending on the material, I should be able to help.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a cantrip, so.
Well, it's loose earth. You can't go through stone. So if there's loose earth, then yes, you can. But
Yeah, so only if the material is right, I will be able to help, but it's an option.
yeah, and it is a cantrip. So
If we see stone as an object, I can smash my way through.
Oh, I like that plan.
So cool.
But that can also bring the ceiling down.
Oh, not so cool.
not so cool. Less cool.
I'm a siege monster. Said so in the spell. Or in the ability.
Okay, cool. Which way? Lead the way, Max Magoo.
And Max, while he's been waiting around for you guys to make your decisions, he kind of had his eyes closed, and he seems to be doing his little digging dance again, just to like silent music in his mind. He's kind of like bobbing his head, shaking his hips a little bit. He turns around slowly in a circle. All you see is his big furry butt doing that big move. And then he turns around and he sees that you're all staring at him, and he goes, "Oh, are you ready?"
Yes.
I was just doing my morning stretches.
To be flexible, I'm guessing you don't want to strain your muscles when digging, right?
Exactly. You get it. Yeah. Okay. It's this way. And he kind of bounces ahead, and then he stands up on his hind legs again, and he sniffs the air a little. It's over there. And he points around the corner. I will say that I've seen things coming out of that hallway, though. This one. I would be very careful. I don't know what's over there. I've gone down there once or twice, and it looks empty except for some statues. But occasionally I see, well, you know those ladies that were hunting me? I call them ladies, but they weren't very ladylike, really. They came from that direction.
All right. Thanks for the info. We'll be careful. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Oh, yeah. Chrysanthi can see everything, right?
Yes.
All right.
All of the bridges.
Okay.
I am quite enjoying my superpower sometimes.
Yeah, so as you are passing by the area that he's warned you about, you see this rather imposing set of statues.
Oh, Jesus.
They seem to be made out of marble. They're very delicately made, but they're not exactly beautiful unless your concept of objective beauty is a little bit off from most of the rest of us, probably.
It looks like those things I killed. Or that guy I killed.
Hmm.
You killed a guy?
I did. He was half man, half spider. Violet said they are called Dryden, and he is stuck on the ceiling.
Oh.
She
The opposite.
killed a guy. She liked it.
Exactly. Thank you, voice in my head.
All right. I guess maybe we can ignore that for now. Just with
Yeah, sure. Nothing
all of
bad
our
ever happened when somebody
problems.
said that in D&D. You can just ignore that for now.
Just put that in the back of our head, you know, with all the other problems, and then
Let's just put a pin in that.
it'll be fine.
They
Small.
look to be made of stone, so I don't think they will go anywhere. Famous last words.
I mean, let's just keep walking.
Okay. You see a rockfall here. It looks quite significant. Clearly, the entire ceiling has collapsed. The tunnel has partially collapsed inward as well. It's not entirely obvious what caused it, unless you want to spend some time trying to figure it out. But what is obvious is that it's not a small collapse. It's like a pretty large structural problem.
Well, that's a problem.
So, how far until there's room again? Max Magoo, what do you think?
Hard to say from this side. I'd have to go take a look.
Would you? It would help us a lot with seeing what kind of effort we need to put in and who needs to do what and how long we're going to be here.
Oh. Okay, I guess I can take a look on the other side.
And then he goes backwards and disappears. And you don't really hear from him for a while. And then at some point, you just sort of see like a little bit of dirt collapsing from the top. And then like a little bit more, and a couple of rocks get pushed down. And you see him like squeeze through. And he's like really small to begin with, but this thing, he's kind of squeezes through.
There's a tight fit. Well, I managed to get through up there, so I don't know if you can get to the size of one of your little pets. It's a pretty big cave-in. I'd say 10 to 15 feet deep, depending on where you are. At the bottom, it's a bit wider because of or longer because it's got more. I guess it all piles up, doesn't it? That's just kind of how things work.
Thank you so much. That's very, very useful. You look like you need a break. We're sorry. Thank you.
I'm fine.
We start digging. Does the ceiling look kind of safe, structurally good? Or
Did you
will
say you start digging, or did you say, or are you like asking in the future tense?
no?
Yeah.
I'm asking him who has already crawled through.
Oh, you're asking Max. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good question. Why don't you roll for Max?
Okay.
I mean, he is an expert digger, but he's not necessarily an expert on
9.
structural engineering. It's a bit hard to say. It depends on how much you're moving, right? It's like that game where you have blocks of stone and you have to pull one out, and then you take out too many, and then it starts collapsing.
Mm-hmm.
Jenga.
Bless you. Yeah, I don't know how much you're going to pull out. If it was just a small tunnel like the one I dug, it's probably okay. There are chunks in there, so I think this whole area used to be fairly well developed, and there's actual stonework. And then, of course, there's also boulders, and some of it is loose earth, so it could collapse. And it's got more to do with how much you move and how you do it. I think if it's very violent, there is a chance it could collapse. But you should be able to find a way to make it so that's stable enough. I don't suppose you
How
could melt the stone. That would make it that would definitely help stabilize it.
how tall is it? Like I'm guessing it's like floor to ceiling in the tunnel. So how tall is this part of the tunnel?
Oh, it's quite tall. It's like 50 feet. This is a very large tunnel. This whole area seems like a very well developed natural cavern.
Okay.
But it's a good question. It is sloping, the ceiling is sloping inward, so it's becoming smaller as you get down this corridor. So this may have been a natural cavern at one point, but you're starting to think that maybe some of this might have been excavated at one after, nature ran its course.
Okay. I mean, it's a mix of loose dirt and rocks. You said, right, Max?
Yeah, it's mostly rocks. I mean, there's some soil in there, but um, I'd say it's more boulders and chunks and things and actual stone. I mean, if you look around, there's not loads of loose earth around here. We're pretty far from the surface.
Okay. I won't be much help.
Well, I can start trying to dig a tunnel in my earth elemental form, and if it collapses, I can just kind of glide through the earth, but I'm not that good at construction to see if things are stable. So I don't know if I manage to dig a tunnel through, if it's going to be stable or not.
Do we have something? Okay.
So
Is there anything that Lilith would like to try to do or suggest? Or Daria? Zanice?
Just blow the thing up. What could go wrong?
Not the most elegant
Yes.
solution, but certainly the most flashy.
Spoken like a true cleric of Talos, the chaotic god of destruction. How about Zanice? How does Zanice feel?
Well, if Delin can try to dig through it and she is not gonna die before because the ceiling is gonna collapse, then she should try it first.
okay, I can do that.
Keep in mind we should keep it small, so maybe we should dig it like so we can crawl through it. Sorry, Charlotte, but we're gonna have to get your dress a little dirty this time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. That's what magic is for.
I will try to dig as small as I can, but my elemental is a large creature, so that needs to get through too.
Mm.
And
You can squeeze into a medium-sized creature's
Yeah, I can.
space.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm going to try and dig as small as possible, but it's not going to be small. It's going to be a normal size.
large, small.
Yeah, large. Okay, I'm going to try it. And I also, or the elemental form has tremor sense, so I will feel kind of if things start to rumble, I guess. I hope. But so I'm going to use my wildfire. I can't make it bigger. It's supposed to be large, but that doesn't matter. Gonna start to dig with my 20 strength.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know you were going to do this, so I didn't have a character sheet for you.
I made one myself from the
You
open
made
sheet.
one yourself?
Yeah,
Okay,
from
good.
the open tab. Yeah.
Does it specify anything in the language about the stat block about how digging works for you specifically?
Not digging, no. Just that I can
Okay.
burrow through non-magical, unworked earth and stone. So the earth glide. So I can. But while doing so, the elemental doesn't disturb the material. It moves through. That's the kind of issue there. That I just glide through it. I just kind of merge through it.
How's that gonna work? If you move through it, how will you grab anything?
I think if I use the earth glide, I can just kind of glide through. But that's not what I'm using now. I'm going to dig like a normal person. Just using my strength.
Well, when you're about to roll, I will give you my inspiration.
Oh, I have an inspiration myself, so I can use that. But I also have, if you want to be kind of violent about it, I do have siege monster as well, that I deal double damage to objects and structures.
Oh, that's
Can you guys
cool.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, my laptop ran out of power. That was fast.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So that'll be the gating factor when we play remotely is whether or not I. What happened now?
Nothing?
Hmm?
What,
Hmm.
where? Oh,
Hello? No.
all right. So okay. So I missed like about a minute of conversation there. What were we
No,
saying?
we saw you were gone, so we didn't continue.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so my laptop was not connected, but it basically drained to like 0% in like an hour and a half, which is pretty terrible. Okay. So yeah, you could also just earth glide through first and then see what happens.
Sure, I can do
That would
that.
have been
See
easy.
how far it is to kind of look at my surroundings.
Sure. I mean, if you insist.
So,
I mean, yeah, if you want to do it like that.
but as I said, I don't
Okay.
have a lot of knowledge about these kind of things. So I think I'm just gonna kind of start digging, taking away.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
take a minute to like a couple of seconds just to sort of revel in this new form, this all earthy.
Tastes kind of earthy. But I feel strong.
Yeah,
I feel really strong.
you are strong. Okay. And then you sort of just glide. The rest of you just watches. Do you run in like Harry Potter platform 9 3/4 style, or do you like
No.
just sort of push your way gently into it?
I don't think I'm going to Earth Glide just yet. I think I'm going to just start to dig and
Okay.
remove some stones. Yeah. Try make a tunnel.
Okay.
Since he just came from there, so shouldn't be any danger there.
Yeah. No, there's no danger.
That we know.
You start. I mean, so you don't have any special abilities other than your Earth Glide, but you do have 20 strength.
Yeah.
You can. 20 strength is pretty good. It's going to take you a while. To be honest, you don't seem to be in a particular rush.
No. Not yet, until if I can with my tremor sense, can I feel if there's a lot of things shifting and stuff when I dig?
Yeah, if I'd say tremor sense makes a lot of sense. Why don't you give us a perception check in your new form? The better of
Yes.
your new form and your old form.
Yes, I keep my old wisdom, so that should be
Yep.
good.
That
Do
would
I
suck
keep
other.
my proficiency as well when I'm proficient in perception?
Sure.
Uh,
I don't remember the exact rule. I think you do, but I'm
okay.
like 60%, 70% sure you do.
Oh, ignore the guidance,
Oh,
but
Yep.
plus 4. So it's a 6. I have 4 proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your minimum is 14, really. Okay. You well, as you're digging, you don't get the immediate sense that anything's about to collapse, but it is a little bit unstable. So it does a little bit depend on how Max Magoo's analogy of that game is very close to reality. You do occasionally sense you have to like pull some bigger chunks out. It's hard, and they're a bit wedged in there because of course they would be. And as you pull them out, little bits of loose rubble do come down. So you know that although you are an earth elemental, it doesn't impart any extra mining experience. So you know as much as anybody else, which is to say as little as anybody else, what is going to happen if you keep pulling the wrong thread, if you will, whether or not the whole jumper is going to just fall apart.
Okay. I guess I just have to continue to try and figure out the best way through.
Yeah, you can.
Slow.
Unless anybody else wants to help you. God forbid that should happen.
All of them have like -1 to strength, though. So
I don't mean like manually. They've got telekinesis. They've got other. I mean, you guys are powerful spellcasters. You just
Charlotte's gonna push my ass.
I could do that if you'd like me to.
any excuse to grab her butt, huh? Any.
That's
It's true. I'm carrying quite the
Wow,
flame.
You can play music
Delin,
with Toll the Dead.
Well,
yeah. Please do that.
Delin, your glutes are rock hard. What's your workout routine?
It's all rock.
I didn't know you
It's
were this strong.
They're rock hard.
Nobody's going to use magic. You guys are just going to try to dig your way through this.
I guess I
Red
could
eight?
if it looks especially unstable, the stones, I can make like a stone arch out of it
Oh, that's a good idea.
for like 5 feet,
Yeah,
so that
I mean, per
there's a
spell.
checkpoint. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
So pretty.
Yeah. So you shape it into I will say architectural design. Now, would Byleth know anything about architecture or engineering? Back when I
I
was at
guess she
university
wouldn't
in
be an
Silvermoon,
expert in it, but since she
I did
has
take introduction to
20
dungeon design.
intelligence, yes, she would know the basics, like
I was
arch
still trying to find myself and figure out what my
stabilization.
major was going to be, so I decided to take some introductory courses.
Yeah, and plus she didn't have any friends, so a lot of time on her hands.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. So go ahead and give us just a general intelligence check.
No.
But so you don't have proficiency on it, but you do have a high intelligence.
Boop. 14.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're, like I said, you're not an actual engineer, but you've been through quite a few dungeons and castles and occasionally when you disappear someplace to go eat a Torta with your boyfriend or go see a movie and you're not available, you do spend the whole session basically admiring the art, the architecture and the design so you looked at a couple of these things up close. You get the idea. It's got to be rounded. It's got to help support things. And you do manage to make a somewhat crude but very efficient looking and simple arch. Well done.
Yay.
You can. I'll even let you draw it yourself.
Oh God.
Okay. So, and this actually makes Lynn's efforts a little easier. She eventually manages to get all the way through. So I'm going to just draw this area. This is all now kind of an archway. It'll take you a couple more of these casts to get through it. You're going to do that again?
Sure. Beautiful arch.
Level 4 spell slots.
I can get them back on a short rest. One of them, at least.
You can't nicht. Okay. All right. So you managed to what happened?
I drew one myself.
It's okay. You want me to get rid of it? What is it doing there?
Not smiley. You can leave the smiley if you want to.
All right, fine. We've got 5 minutes before somebody's got to go on a hot date. And I'm not just talking about the buttered popcorn. Okay. You managed to open up this. Sorry, what? Back row?
Last row. Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Romantic.
Naughty. That's what we always used
Bold.
to do in high school when we went on those school trips to go see a movie. We'd all just sit in the back row and all the kids would just make out. Okay. You do see what appears to be a rather obviously marked teleportation circle yet again. This room, although it has a number of other sigils along it, it's very obvious that this room must have been at one point dedicated to Talos, which you all recognize because Lilith is constantly waving around her holy symbol, which has the same 3 lightning bolt on it. And there are a couple other symbols. You recognize them, those of you who have worked with Agamemnon Scorch or taken classes, as signs for the astral plane. There's a spider. There's this one, which is the biggest one. And behind on this wall, sorry, there's a very dusty, dust-covered image. It looks like it might be a fresco of some kind. but you'd have to clear it away in order to get more details. If only somebody had some magical or
I'll
thing.
clean it away.
I thought you'd
This looks
never
important.
Thank you, Sophie. You're the best. There is an image of a very majestic figure. Lilith recognizes this as one aspect of Talos.
I'm gonna sit down on my knees in front of it
Okay?
and bow my head.
Yeah. You want to say a prayer or anything?
Just a
Sorry,
short prayer in my head.
that sounded like I was leading you. I'm genuinely leading you. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Okay. All right. I mean, as you start praying, you want to give us a prayer? Doesn't
No,
have
I
to be
want to
fancy.
do it quiet in my head.
Okay.
I don't want the others to hear.
Okay. Can you tell me what it is? Everybody close your ears. Cover your
Okay.
No, but just like, great Talos. You inspire me. I wish I could be as great as you someday.
Oh.
Okay. And as you do this, the Talos symbol on the wall starts glowing,
Oh.
as does the actual teleportation circle in the center of the room.
Uh-oh.
That can't be good.
Nothing's coming through. I mean, it seems to be sort of activated. Sorry, I just realized what you guys thought was happening. No, nothing's coming through. It's just sort of. I think you maybe turned it on, and I don't mean that like, ooh, I'm so turned on.
Mhm.
While Lilith did all that, I wanna study it for a minute, maybe, so that I know the sequence.
Yeah, sure. Well, you think that this, if anything, this teleportation circle is now primed and ready to go to wherever it is this symbol of Talos is indicating.
Oh,
Here we go.
Yeah.
sure. Talos worshippers first.
I'm stepping on the teleportation circle.
Okay. As soon as you do, Lilith disappears.
Oh my
Bye,
god.
Lilith. No, just kidding.
No, what?
What'd you say?
Bye, Lilith.
Okay.
Now that that's done.
Now that that's done,
Now we can go save
Edith,
Agamemnon.
Edith's gone. Edith, that was your last session today, by the way.
Bye.
1 week early. Sorry about that. You know what they say, always catch them by surprise. And as you step through, I know it's all dark. I've got to reload. Sorry. The first thing you notice is that there is a massive, strong, whipping wind. It's whipping back and forth in different directions. And you hear the howling of the wind. You also are, along with the wind itself, you feel like you're being buffeted by cold, dense fog, or it's spray. Sometimes it's a little bit warmer, sometimes it's colder. Thunder rips around everywhere. over and over again. What happened here? Did it not work? You're on a black screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. How come I can't see it? And then occasionally there are flashes of light, as if maybe it's lightning. Okay, I'm going to do this from the other one. Obviously this isn't going to work very well otherwise. And you feel like you're being, and then in between the flashes of light, you can see that you seem to be flying through the air, hurtling. And you'll see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you find yourselves floating in what seems to be just space in the sky. Lightning around you, and a great big storm brewing all around. Off in the distance, you see a number of different things. Something that looks like a winged creature with a long tail. Golden seems to be flying towards you, approaching from a distance at high speed.
Ooh.
It seems to be a golden flaming horse.
Ooh. It's my nightmare.
Never has anybody said, "That's my nightmare," in such a happy voice. How'd you sleep last night? I had a nightmare. It was amazing. And that's where we're going to end today, so that Laura can go on her hot date.
Goodness.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Yes.
I had a nightmare. I liked him. His name was Faxi.
Remfaxi.
I know. I mispronounced it.
Mm.
Faxi. Okay, very good. Guys, I hope you had a nice session. We will pick up
Yes.
next week,
Yes.
Ida's last week, and we'll see what happens here in the plane of Pandemos, of Pandemonium.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Okay. See you guys next week. Have a lovely week. If you can hang out for a little bit, Andrea, that would be terrific.
Yes.
Try not to get pregnant, Laura.
Oh.
Definitely not.
And if you need any advice on why you shouldn't, just talk to Ida. She'll tell you all about it. Okay.
All right.
All right.
See you guys
See you guys.
next week.
See you
All right.
guys.
See ya.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.